you end up focusing on the job at hand and just take one wave at a time. And she's done that, and she's put on some incredible surfing, finds herself here in the final. But it's going to be a great final, and it's good to see Steph stepping up as well. Kind of looked for me a little bit out of sorts in the early rounds, wasn't quite firing on all cylinders. And then in that semi-final with Carissa Moore, that was the surfing that we expect to see from Stephanie Gilmore.
Wright's won this event, featuring now in her third final of her career at Honolulu Bay. Tyler takes the first wave. Unbelievable canvas to work with. Rapid cutback for the two-time world champ. Hard off the bottom. Beautiful top turn. Rail work all the way back into the power source, and she'll step off. Tyler just giving us a little motion that she wanted more out of that wave.
You can see once she gets to the bottom, nice and low off the bottom, and what it's doing is it's just giving her so much speed driving up into the face. So watch when she comes around this section right here, off the bottom, and then holds that rail all the way down through the inside. And that all starts from that first turn, which is the bottom turn. It sets everything up for the rest of the wave. It puts you in such a good place. And Tyler Wright, you can see her just taking her time, and then now look how low she gets on the face and really hooks into those maneuvers. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from Tyler Wright. And there's no hurry. She's not rushed. I think every maneuver makes sense. She's not trying too hard. I think she's just in such a good place here at the moment. I love this turn how she, instead of just snapping it, she holds the rail, keeps that rail nice and clean through that drive, and then gets, look at that back leg. That back leg super low on the board. That's something new from Tyler Wright.
6.0 for Tyler Wright on her opener. It's really cool to see a lot of these fans in between sets looking down at their phones playing True Surf. So they're surfing Honolulu Bay right there with the world's best, Tyler Wright, laying down a forehand carve, incomplete. And we'll see how the fans did upstairs, since they can surf live conditions on True Surf. You can download the video game now and find out more on worldsurfleague.com. You're a world champ. You probably feel like you're in a video game, surfing perfect waves and usually lighting up excellent scores. A slip-off for Gilmore is a rare wave for her to start. In the catch-up with Riss, Gilmore getting her best wave.
Yeah, well, bide your time, wait with priority, and these waves will come around the corner. Steph Gilmore, this is more like it. I love the attack mode that she's got going on. Comes around the section, couple of beautiful outside maneuvers. But you can tell a little bit more attack mode, a little bit more aggression. I love it when Steph gets that angry look on her face. I mean, she's a vicious competitor. They call her the smiling assassin, and she's definitely that once she gets going. Big, huge snap, fins free in the pocket right there. Critical stuff for Steph. She looked a little bit out of sorts through the first couple of rounds. She's starting to find her feet, and that's what champions do. They save their best for last, and again, just hooking those fins into the face of the wave. Steph Gilmore starting to find a groove. A slow start here in this final, but a 6.83 to follow.
Really for this woman right here, Tyler Wright, the youngest ever to win a championship tour event at 14. Clean vertical foam climb. This wave's not giving her too much of a pocket. Still has some speed to whack that rebound section. And the 1.0's gone. Tyler, remember, just needed a 2.01 for the lead change throughout her maneuvers. Let's see this one again.
Yeah, that's what I like about the new Tyler Wright. I mean, there's some style about it. There's some pizzazz about it. There's some attitude about it. I mean, have a look at that. We haven't seen one of those all day. Those big vertical foam climb from Tyler. So she's giving us a different look at everything. I mean, for me, the biggest difference in of gravity that she's been getting. Steph, just a quick little in and out, but I'm loving the style of Tyler Wright, obviously on new equipment as well, which looks absolutely scintillating under her feet, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the light, happy feeling as the final started, but then just how quickly they turn it into a full-blown battle. And here we go, Steph looking like she's looking at a beauty down the line. She's got a big section in front of her. Clean sweep off the top to set it up. Coming around the corner, bash into the lip. Beautiful turn right there. More snaps in the face. Absolutely beautiful surfing right there from Steph. She means business all day long to the inside.
Thank you, Waz. Strider watching Steph get back into this heat. Just needed a 2.84, so we'll see that change once again. Gilmore in the rain pots, fighting through these maneuvers.
Yeah, you know, unfortunate, a bit of a rain squall at the moment, and with that rain squall does come a bit of wind, so Steph Gilmore having to navigate that, having to really adjust the way she rides this wave. You don't want to get too high. The wind will blow you off the back of the wave. But Steph Gilmore just clean, smooth, rail-to-rail surfing.
6:45. Priority with Tyler Wright. Steph Gilmore's going to roll in. Gilmore needing an 8.16. Excuse me, Tyler needs that 8.16. Gilmore looking to improve on her 6.83. Snaps off the lip. Fin blow there for Gilmore. She hangs on. So Gilmore with the lead, looking to better a 6.83. Tyler's requirement was the 8.16, which might increase with some major maneuvers thrown down from the greatest of all time.
Start letting it all hang out. I mean, this isn't one of the bigger waves we've seen today. It is a dying swell, so you've got to just make do with what's going on. You've got to readjust your, the quality of wave you're looking for. You almost got to lower your expectations. And if you do that, you end up having a lot more fun. I mean, if you go out there waiting for 6 to 8 foot bombs, none of them come through, you're going to be pretty disappointed. But if you just recalibrate and go, you know what, I've got to lower my standards and start catching waves, you're actually going to hook into a couple of good ones. And Steph Gilmore did exactly that. Beautiful tail through the back of the wave on that occasion. Nice and low off the bottom. And, 6.83. It's a big ask to beat that, but we'll have to wait and see what the judges say.
Carissa ended up coming through with the win, but Gilmore came in and just admitted that her whole thing was trying to rattle Carissa that day. A few years later, totally different scenarios. Gilmore played spoiler, and Tyler Jeff's going to let her go on this one as well. Can Tyler create excellence on this wave? Little stumble out of the gates. She'll look to recover, and a messy section will delay this first turn. Still committed to that highline wrap. She's out of there. Knows that's not going to be enough. She's down to 2 minutes.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a bobble right there, and then a sort of an indecision right there. But watch this turn here. Look how high that maneuver is on the face of the wave. Normally you draw all the way back down and then bash it up into the lip. But Tyler Wright using the top part of the wave there. Opens those shoulders, puts that board on the rail, and keeps that turn super tight. Brings it all the way back around just before the whitewater. Great technique there from Tyler Wright.
Welcome back for Tyler Wright, but taking out the title now for a 5th time in her career here at Honolulu Bay. Your champion of the Lululemon Maui Pro is Stephanie Gilmore.